The Self-Issue Permits program allows certified carriers to issue their own single-trip over-dimension permits without prior analysis by ODOT staff. This video covers what legal length is for combinations in Oregon. A separate video is available that covers legal length for solo vehicles. There are several measurements that determine what legal length is. For combinations, front overhang is measured from the front bumper of the vehicle to the front of the load. This almost never comes into play for a load on a trailer, but is technically allowed in some cases. Rear overhang is measured from the center of the last axle to the end of the load. Wheelbase is measured from the center of the first axle to the center of the last axle of the trailer. This is used for the rear overhang determination. Trailer length is just that, the length of the trailer from the front to the back bumper. In Oregon, the load extending off the front or back of the trailer is not counted as trailer length. Load length is the length of the load when resting on the trailer. This diagram is demonstrating a long beam being hauled with the load hanging off the front and back of the semi-trailer. Finally, the overall length is the length of the combination plus any front and or rear overhang. In this case, the rear overhang is counted as part of the overall length. In Oregon, the following are the legal length allowances for a combination of vehicles. Front overhang is 4 feet. As mentioned earlier, this almost never comes into play for combinations, but is technically possible. Rear overhang is 1/3 of the wheelbase. This is measured from the center of the last axle to the end of the load, not from the end of the trailer to the end of the load. Load length is 40 feet. Vehicle, power unit, and trailer length is 40 feet. Overall length is 60 feet. There are 3 very important exceptions to this. A combination that includes a recreational vehicle, either towing or being towed, can be up to 65 feet in length on most state highways. As a side note, the legal number of vehicles in combination is 2. It is illegal for a pickup truck to draw, for example, an RV and a toy hauler. No permit is available to allow this or exceed the 65-foot length limit for RVs in combination. Second, a pickup drawing 2 empty trailers as part of a towaway operation is allowed to be up to 75 feet in length. There are specific brake and hitch requirements for these combinations. The third exception is a trailer or semi-trailer as part of commercial operations can be up to 53 feet in length, depending on the highways traveled and the type of power unit. Group Map 1 and Route Map 7 show these length limits, and videos are available that discuss the details of these maps. Again, legal rear overhang of 1/3 of the wheelbase for a load on the trailer or semi-trailer only applies if the load length is no more than 40 feet, the trailer length is no more than 40 feet, and the overall length is no more than 60 feet. If any one of these is exceeded, then legal rear overhang is 5 feet in most cases, measured from the back bumper of the trailer to the end of the load. Trailer and overall length limits still apply, depending on the highways being traveled. Again, refer to Group Map 1 and Route Map 7 for length limits based on hauling equipment types and highways traveled.